What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how to set up a simple layout for your mobile game, which allows you to move left, right, and shoot. So basically, the reason there's a better way to do this using touches, but I don't have a cable for my phone, which allows me to connect to the computer. So the way I'm doing it is I'm using buttons. If you don't know, they just work on mobiles because of the way that they work on Unity. So basically right now I just have like two big buttons. And I just have two big buttons and a shoot button, and that works perfectly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it, but in a better layout, basically, because I want to have like 2 or 3 layouts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create an empty inside here. First, I'm gonna create a game layout 1 for this current layout that I have, just so I can turn them off almost. Game layout. There you go. And I'm just gonna drag all these in here. The sprites are optional, but I'm gonna be using sprites, so just letting you know. So first thing you need to do here is you go canvas. You need to create a canvas. Well, actually, if you just click here and then you create any sort of UI, it'll create a canvas for you. A canvas basically just allows you to show everything on the screen. If you don't have a canvas, it won't show up. So you go here and then you go UI button, or you can use test mash button pro, but I had problems with that earlier, so I'm not gonna use that. So you use that, and then you go, and then it creates this button here, and you can just drag it, make it as big as you want. And then if you want to make it invisible, invisible, you just go here, and then you go boom, and then you can't see it anymore. Or you can drag in your sprite that you want to use, and you go like that. That looks pretty bad, but maybe it's just because I actually don't know why it looks that bad. Oh, I know why. Because it's the way it's doing it's doing bilinear. We need to do point. If you're using pixel art, see, now it looks a lot better, and as the way it should look. So I think if you leave it like that, it will actually. No, I think that's actually what you want. If you're using the sprites that I upload, you want to leave it like that, so like every time you click, it actually shows up and it goes gray. Okay, so that's the button to the left. So let's name that left button. Then let's remove the text because we won't need it for this. Then let's duplicate that. Call it right. And then change the sprite to this one. Again, we need to go back here. Again, you don't need to do this if you're not using pixel art, but if you are using pixel art, you need to put it to point. Otherwise, it doesn't look that good, basically. Then let's move this over a bit. How do I like that? Yeah, that looks alright, I guess. Yeah, let's leave it there. Maybe closer, like there. That looks perfect. And then let's do one final one. Let's duplicate it again. Go duplicate and create a shot. So the shot one, I'm gonna just drag it in. I shot sprite. There you go. First thing you need to do to create your things, obviously you need to have a move sprite, and then you're gonna put the move sprite on an object. It can be any object in the scene. I use the canvas for the buttons left, right. I'll show you the script right now so you guys can copy it down if you need to. So basically, all I do here is I just call my move left method, which I created in player, which is this stuff right here. The way I did the move was I basically just transformed the position. So I did transform the position equals vector.to move towards, and then that will cause it to move like wherever you want it to move. Then transform the position, which is the position of the current position of the player. Then target position, which is the place where you want to go. And then by speed, multiply by time delta, which is just to make sure that the movement isn't affected by FPS, because if it was, it would be pretty effed up. Target dot position. Target position is position dot x. So I'm only moving. It's so position dot x, which is it won't change at all. plus transform.y, which is fly, which I set up here, or I set in the inspector actually, which is just +5 because I'm only moving my character side to side. So if you want to create a game exactly like the game I'm making, that's kind of what you need to do. So then, yeah, this is a good movement script, but there's ways to do it. Like, if you're making any other type of game, you need to do a different one. So I wouldn't really copy this one down, unless you're doing some sort of like space shooter thing. Okay, so basically, that's it for the movement. And then I think the shooting, let me just check here. I think the shooting. Okay, so the shooting, I used 2 different shooting methods, but that's because the way I have my shooting set up for one of the power-ups, I need to use 2 different ones. I'm pretty sure I just dragged in I just drag in the player. As you can tell, you can drag in any sort of player, any sort of object. So you go here, you drag in the player or whatever you're gonna use. Then you search here for the class. Yeah, for the class that you have on your thing, or the script that you have on your object. So you, like, for example, I'm looking for shooting, and then I go shooting, then I go shoot, which will cause the player to shoot once this button is clicked. And then here I go. Then here I'm looking for another one, which I'm not sure what I actually have set on that. Oh, I have canvas. So I have a shoot class in canvas too, which allows me to shoot the player. Yeah, shoot once this. So basically, the reason I do this is just so I can get the actual, because there's a power-up where it spawns 2 ships, and I need it for that. So this isn't very specific to what you're gonna be doing, but that's what I need. So I'm just saying, if you guys are doing something like a double up power-up or something, you're probably gonna need to do something similar to this. So canvas, then you go buttons, shooting. Then let's do it for the other two. Canvas, buttons, go right. Canvas, oop, I didn't add it. Canvas, buttons, go left. So now if you hit play, and now we click on the buttons, there you go. Everything's working perfectly. And that's how you set up a buttons layout for your mobile game. And this will work for any mobile game that you want. And it's basically just plug and play. The second you like make the APK or put it on your phone, it's gonna work. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys find this useful. And oh yeah, and by the way, make sure to set your canvas scaler to scale with screen size. So because otherwise it will change up your, like, it won't scale and it will change up your thing. So just make sure it does that. Yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found it useful, and peace out.